We here to give you the culture. Don't got no time for you vultures. If you wanna learn about the game, I can coach you. Ballin' so hard, I should be on your poster. Holding it down, now I'm hot like the toaster. Starting my grind, it'll never be over. You get the picture, I say like a closer. Talking that talk, it get wild like the Joker. I hear the hate, I just laugh at you dorks. We eating good, got you mad at your fork. Giving your game even if off the court. Saying you ball, I speak money in sport. Shine like a diamond, black Alex and spades. All mad how I'm calling these plays. Like an anthem, I'm ahead of the game. All about my cut, so I linked up with Blaze.
Welcome back to another episode of the Blade Sports Show.
Welcome.
I'm your host, Big B, Carl Holliday, joined by my host,
G, I'm
Lil
here.
G.
I'm here.
Lowercase G.
Lil G.
Yeah.
Lil G. Not to be confused with G Baby.
Not to be confused. All right. NFL, AFC, and NFC championships.
Championship weekend. And we had a big letdown, I feel like.
A bit. We were robbed, I think.
Robbed is a better
of both games.
Yeah.
I mean, one being, officiating.
Yeah, definitely.
And the other being just, can the 49ers catch a break?
I don't know, man. To end up on their fifth quarterback it could have been if Purdy doesn't come back in.
Bro, McCaffrey was putting the quarterback headset on, ready to go.
Yeah, he was ready. But, there's only so much you can do when you got to bring your running back in. But I thought they would try to do a little bit more than what they did. But, at some point, you get caught up in the hype of the game and in the sauce of the game, just trying to get something going, and some of that stuff just goes over your head. But yeah, we were robbed of a great game. What could have been a great game, I think.
Now, before we dive too deep into the stats and go over what really happened to these games, make sure you follow the TikTok.
Oh yeah, you gotta, bro. The TikTok hopped off quick, like it was crazy.
Just a little 1,300 view pop off.
Yeah,
real
first
fast.
2 posts. Yeah, so appreciate the love wherever it came from. But
wherever it came from.
Go follow the TikTok.
People like watching our dumbasses.
Yeah, so
TikTok, YouTube for sure. I've already told you guys about the quality, and that's a real thing. Like, you could obviously see, like, watching on Facebook compared to watching on YouTube. It's two different completely views.
Yeah, definitely. But show the Facebook love too, but yeah, if you really want to tap in with us every week, go to the YouTube, watch it on there. That's where you're going to get the best quality.
Yep, back to 49ers Eagles.
Oh, yeah,
hold on. Big announcement. We'll be announcing it second half of the show.
Second half of the show, yeah. So be there for the second half of the show. But back to the NFC Championship game.
31-7.
Yeah, 31-7. Like Carl said, got robbed of what could have been a great game. But you had some stats you kind of wanted to go over, so I'll let you go ahead and get into that.
So if you didn't watch the game and you just got on this ESPN app and you just looked at stats, you would see Brock Purdy was 4 for 4 for 23 yards.
Yeah.
What the fuck? And then you would see Josh Johnson, 12-year vet.
Yeah, been on
or
every
like
team
8-year vet or 10-year vet or something, been on 12 different teams.
Yeah.
7 for 13, 74 yards. If Brock Purdy would have been playing in this game, the 49ers would have won.
Yeah, definitely. Or, at least would have, been probably down to the wire game. And, probably a great game like we've already said it multiple times here. But, what can you do in that game, man? You lose your their fourth string
Kyle
quarterback.
Shanahan, hats off to Kyle Shanahan.
Yeah, man. The dude can't catch a break in these big games.
Can't catch a break. Did you see Jimmy G just smiling on the sidelines?
Oh my! What is he doing?
I don't know. Here's the thing: the score doesn't tell that game. Jalen Hurts was 15 for 25, 121 yards, no touchdowns.
Yeah.
He had 39 yards on the ground with a touchdown.
Right.
I think he had 170 yards total.
Yeah, and I think what what you're kind of getting at the same time is the 49ers defense has been great for him all year, but when your offense can't get
can't get a first down.
Right, can't give their defense even a break. You know what I mean? It's tough. They get wore out quick, and that's when you see a team like the Eagles just put them away. You know what I mean?
Debo, their leading receiver was Debo Samuel, and he had 3 catches for 33 yards.
Right,
McCaffrey had 15 carries for 84 yards and a mean touchdown.
Mean
tutty.
Yeah, because I think they had like 8 or 9 in the box right there on that play, and he ran it to the strong side. Yeah, and you don't usually see him he runs straight forward, but you don't see him break tackles like that a lot. But
Yeah.
I mean, it was a great run.
Here's the thing. I'm not going to take anything from Philly because
No,
Hassan
not at all.
Reddick should have been all pro.
Yep.
I mean, the hit he put on Purdy injured him, but he was disrupting that game the whole game.
Oh yeah, definitely.
I mean, all I'm saying is it would have been a lot better of a game. And there was a huge missed call early in that game on Devontae Smith's catch.
Yeah, and that's
That's
I
on
think
Kyle Shanahan.
I think we talked about this, even at work the other day. Is when you're talking about, I think I see everybody complain, and it's like, yeah, you take that first score off the board, and they still murder them. But that's a momentum thing. That's something where, like, what happens if that call gets reversed? 49ers get the stop. You know what I mean? We're a game. You know what I mean?
It's just
maybe
it's a bunch of dominoes.
Yeah, maybe the Brock Purdy play doesn't happen. You know what I mean? And it's a momentum thing, especially early in the game. Once you get down 2-3 scores as a football team, man, it kind of gets demoralizing. It's hard to go out there, and you obviously at that point, like I touched on, your defense is wore out at that point. So, I mean, it's just a game that
Yeah.
the Eagles they did what they're supposed to. They put them away.
And here's the thing. You can say Brock should have, tried to play. He should have tried to dog it out. He did.
Yeah.
He tore his UCL.
Yeah, he still went out there.
He
said he
still
couldn't throw the ball more than 5 yards.
Yeah, he couldn't.
Yeah.
And
that's a Tommy John surgery, I'm pretty sure.
yeah,
So
yeah, that's a baseball injury.
Yeah, and that's what's tough there now. It's because, like, what do the 49ers do now? You know what I mean? This kind of he's out probably
spicy.
into the next season, obviously. So, and does he come back and play the way he's played?
Obviously, the Tom Brady news today kind of dampers that whole situation. So I think it's going to be a two-man competition going into training camp, depending on how fast he can heal between Lance and Purdy.
Yeah, but I think, the question could be, do the 49ers even go try to get one of these vets that's floating around too?
I don't think they should.
I don't think they should either because Purdy's,
You got two guys on rookie contracts.
Yeah, and he's proven. Yeah, and especially, that's good for the pocket for the 49ers, and also you got a guy that's proven he can play in these big moments.
And here's the thing. What Josh Johnson did in that game proves that nobody can play for it. Not just anybody can play for it. Quarterback for the 49ers.
Facts,
Purdy had some talent.
Yeah.
So let's go to the other side. Let's go to the Eagles. I mean, they did. A lot of people are saying they've had the easiest road to the Super Bowl in like a long time, and I don't. This team was 14-3.
I mean, they proved it all year that they were the best team in the league. You know what I mean? And it's tough in the NFL. I mean, no one's done it. You know what I mean? No one's put that perfect record up, and it's tough, bro. I mean, at some point in the season, you see one of these teams taken out due to injuries, due to, just an off game, whatever it may be. But, the Eagles have proved all year that they're the best team in the league. And,
yeah, I mean,
these things happen to these other teams. That's nothing that they can, think up themselves or make happen. You know what I mean? They can't write it out. So, stuff happens. You go out and you win these games, and we'll see. Now, I mean, if they have the easiest road to the Super Bowl and, they're not proven in your eyes, then I guess they get a chance to prove it against,
yeah,
Patty Mahomes and the boys over there in Kansas City. So,
before we transition into the AFC title game,
Yep.
shout out to Nick Sirianni. I think he wins Coach of the Year. Say what you want about him, dude. I mean, he's the
bro.
man.
I like him.
I like him too. As much,
Yeah.
even though he doesn't really hate the Colts, he doesn't like to hate the Colts fans or anything. He just hates how they did Frank Reich.
Right.
I mean, that's all I'll say about that.
You can't hate on that, bro. I mean,
No, I mean, because it is what it is.
yeah,
Fire the guy when he's 3-3-1 or 3-4-1 or something like that,
right,
and see how that went. I mean, the divisional leader went 8-7
right. So,
or 9-7, something like that. All right, so the game. Do you think the NFL, like 0.00? Do you think there's a 0.000001% chance that the NFL is even slightly rigged?
I mean, I think there's probably, if anybody is got anything rigged, it's got to be, I would say, the refs. You know what I mean? It's got to be.
Yeah, I mean, we've seen it before.
Because,
in the NBA. We've seen it in the NBA.
Right,
We've seen it in baseball.
Yep.
I mean,
and I think that's really the only way you can do it. You can't pay these guys millions and millions of dollars, hundreds of $1 million in some instances, and expect them and a whole organization. Think of everything that would have to go into that whole organization, down to selling tickets would have to be corrupt. You know
there
what I
would
mean?
have to be so many, and McAfee and them went over this, and it's the truth. I mean, there would just have to be so many people in on it.
Yeah.
I don't think the NFL is rigged. I think we have some dumbass referees.
Yeah, I think that's something the NFL has to address because, I'm not 100% sure, but I'm pretty sure that the refs aren't like full-time. They're like not NFL, like full-time. That's not like their full-time job, basically. Like
Right.
These guys have regular lives, you know what I mean? So, but, at the end of the day, like, it's still the human eye, you know what I mean? These refs don't get to see the angles we get to see watching it on TV from 16 different camera angles. So, they're going to miss calls. But at the end of the day, they do have these certain camera, they do get to look at the camera angles after the play, and sometimes it's like it seems like it's rigged, you know what I mean? But I guess, in my opinion, that's the only area it could be rigged if it was, if you could get a small group of refs that you normally ref with in your normal games or your normal area that you do your job in, and maybe change the outcome of games.
There was just so many plays in that game that the third down that got replayed.
Yeah.
I mean, in the end, it really didn't matter because they turned the ball over. I mean, they still had to punt it away, but they got to replay third down.
Right, and it's just, what I spoke on earlier. Just it's a momentum thing, man. You know what I mean? It's those things can change, like I said, the momentum and the outcome of games. I've seen it happen before, you know what I mean? So it's like, I don't know, man. I feel like NFL's definitely got to do something about it. They got to put something in place to make these, whatever it may be, training these refs better, bringing them on as full-time, you know what I mean, and having them just less refs maybe, you know what I mean, and having more full-time refs. This is all you do. Or I don't know what the solution is, but they got to do something.
It's the conference championships. Yeah. I mean, I think there was 30 or 40 million people that watched this game.
Right.
You got to have your best people out there.
Facts.
And we have instant replay. There's cameras all over the field. Why are we not using them?
Yeah.
There was a late hit on Joe Burrow at the end of the game on their final drive before he threw the pick, and he took 3 steps and hit Joe Burrow after he threw the ball. I mean, I'm not taking anything away from the Chiefs.
No.
But there was plenty of calls in this game that could have went the other way, and the outcome would have been different.
Yeah, I mean, you see a 3-point game, it's like that's when the calls do make the difference. You know what I mean? Where, we just spoke in this NFC Championship game, that call against Devontae Smith maybe has no, outcome on the game. No big thing on the game. It holds no weight in the game. But in a 3-point game, it could hold that much weight. You know what I mean? A call like that.
I will say this. Patrick Mahomes is he's just here's the NFL and here's Patrick Mahomes.
Yeah.
He put all that shit to bed today.
Right.
Or Sunday. I mean, 326 yards, 2 touchdowns. He was missing his number 1 and 2 receivers, I believe.
Yep.
On one leg.
And he couldn't move. I mean, if you watch the game, dude, he couldn't move. I mean, he could not move in the pocket. Every time he had to make a throw off that foot, he was limping back to the huddle, and the dude still went out there and just did his thing, man. So shout out to him. And, shout out to Valdez-Scantling. That dude ate in that game. He played really well, stepped up, and, filled the void there when they are missing 2 big weapons on the offensive side. You know what I mean? So
biggest
shout out to both of them.
Yeah, the biggest thing for me in this game, there was 2 things. The Bengals offensive line killed them this game.
Oh, yeah.
And we said that could be an issue because against Buffalo, they were in the snow, so the defensive linemen couldn't get as much acceleration.
All right.
So it kind of patched a little bit. Burrow got manhandled.
Yep.
He took 5 sacks. They were beating him in the trenches. Samaje Perine and Joe Mixon had 13 carries combined for a total of 41 yards.
Yeah. That pocket was collapsing on him all night. It wasn't even like he was taking sacks like out of the pocket, bro. They were just bum rushing, just literally collapsing the pocket a lot of times on those sacks. So
Burrow throws
tough.
2 picks. I mean, one of them was kind of like a punt. It was towards the end of the game. He threw it to the other side of the field at the 20, but the other one was just a bad pick. It was just Kansas City outplayed them. Even I say what you want about the refs, I think Kansas City outplayed them. The late hit at the end of the game, man, I feel bad for the kid. He's a rookie, but man, you got to be more aware of that.
Yeah, I mean, he was 2 steps out. You're hitting a quarterback and Patrick Mahomes at that. So it's the worst guy in the league probably hit at that moment on a bum ankle. Actually, hyperextended his knee a little bit on the play too, which can be something that could affect him in the Super Bowl here. So it's tough.
It was all Pat Mahomes. I mean, Pacheco had 10 carries for 26 yards. They had 20 carries for 42 yards as a team.
Yeah,
it was all Pat Mahomes.
Yeah, he did it all.
I mean, Valdez-Scantling had 116 yards for a touchdown. Kelsey 7 for 78 and a touchdown. Pacheco 5 for 59. It was just all Pat Mahomes.
I mean, having 326 yards passing on a bum ankle
in an AFC title game against a team that's won 10 straight
puts it all to bed, like you said. All that Joey Bird passing up, Pat Mahomes talk is out the window now. I seen
Colin Cowherd have a segment earlier, and it kind of made sense. You can kind of start looking at it. So when Jordan was in the league, there was a moment where Bird and Magic looked at each other and said, it's his time now.
Yep.
And they both looked at each other and said, he's the greatest player to ever play the game.
Yep.
This was like with one championship.
They just saw it, yeah.
And meanwhile, Kareem has all of his rings. Russell had all of his rings. You kind of get what I'm getting at.
Oh, yeah, yeah.
How long do we have to wait before, and this hurts me to say as a Peyton Manning fan, how long do we have to wait to name Pat Mahomes the greatest of all time? How many rings is it going to take? Are we measuring it by rings? Because if we are, it's unfair when you get to basketball.
Right, facts.
Because here's the thing. If you're going to measure NFL by rings, you should definitely measure basketball by rings because NFL is less of a one-player game.
Right, way less, yeah, facts.
So what are we looking at here?
I don't know. I mean,
he's first in every playoff categorical stat.
Yeah. I mean, obviously he keeps.
You don't want to say it. You don't want to say it.
I mean,
you don't want to say it, but it's there.
Yeah.
It's a conversation that needs to be had. If he wins it,
yeah.
I think there's already people saying that he is, but if he wins it, I don't want to disrespect Tom Brady on the day that he retires.
No, facts. That's what I was about to say. He just retired today. I can't.
I'm sorry.
No, facts.
But this is a conversation.
He'll be in the conversation. You know what I mean? And,
nobody's ever done
staying
it like
healthy,
this, dude.
And that's what I was about to say.
He has no team. He's got a solid defense and a pass rush right now, but come on, who the fuck hasn't?
Right,
That's won a title.
And right now, I'll tell you one thing, like, GOAT talk, could be farther down the road, but as far as most creative quarterback that we've ever seen, I think right now.
Most creative? Him, Vic,
yeah,
Peyton.
Yeah. But I mean, the dude can do it all. Like you said, he's first in every playoff category. I think all it's going to take is him just to rack up a few more rings. You know what I mean? They still got to go get it done against,
couple
them
more
dogs
rings
up there in Philly. But
I think if he wins one more, which he will, I think he's the greatest.
He's up there in GOAT talk. Obviously, I mean, you're gonna have to fight tooth and nail with some people. I don't like getting into GOAT talk.
I don't
really,
either.
But
NFL, it's a little bit different than basketball.
Yeah.
Because 4 or 5 out of Tom Brady's 7 rings, Vinatieri, Tuck Rule, Malcolm Butler. That's 4 off the top of the head.
They still won all those other games, though.
They did. Yeah. I mean, I won't take that away from them.
That's a conversation. They have to get there. You know what I mean? To get to that moment, they have to get to the point of that moment. Those moments happening. So it's like, I mean, he still won the rings, bro. It sucks. A lot of those things are tainted on his career. You know what I mean? They have the asterisk by him maybe, but
Joe Burrow will be back.
He's going to be there, bro. And, yeah, Joey B's going to be in the conversation. All these guys stay healthy and they keep on the trajectory that they're on right now. Obviously, they're all going to be there at the end of their
If his offensive line doesn't get hurt, it's a different ball game. But you can't really say that because half of Mahomes' team was hurt.
And it's just insane to, just now really see, with, we mentioned Tom Brady retiring today, this last guy passing the torch on now, and you're already seeing, these couple guys just a lot of them being on the AFC side, even Jalen Hurts over there on the NFC side. These guys are looking like goats already. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
So,
it's like like the NBA.
they're these guys that we're mentioning right now are gonna wreak havoc in their divisions and
for the next
NFL
decade.
for the next decade.
Yep.
So.
All right, we're gonna take a quick break.
Yeah.
When we come back, we got a little fun segment.
Yes,
I
sir.
have 10 questions from Mr. G.
Yeah. And then we're gonna do. I haven't had time to get my trivia questions ready, so we're gonna do mine this week, and then we'll get Carl's done next week. So
Okay.
we're gonna do a little sports trivia this week.
We're not gonna do NFL predictions yet
No.
because it's a 2-week layoff.
Yep.
But man, I cannot wait to talk about this game.
Man.
I can't wait.
Yeah.
So we'll take a quick break. Be right back. Peace.
Hey, we'd like to give a quick shout out to all our sponsors. First, God's Goons with Brandon and Tara Chisholm. They're doing a lot of great things in the community, but you can catch them for Monday Night Men's Group from 5:30 to 6:30 at 1804 West 11th Street here in Marion. And again, Tuesday for Bibles and Biceps. Same time, same place. You can also get with High Moon Emporium, custom women's clothing and boutique. And if you're in the market to buy or sell a home, please get in contact with Nicholson Realty 2.0. They will walk you step by step through the progress and get you the best deal on your next home. It's only a phone call away. And when it's dinner time, please head over to Imagine Burgers and Brew and try out their already decadent menu, plus some of their new food items. Again, when your stomach is rumbling, don't get to fumbling the rock. Go get you a burger you always imagined at Imagine Burgers and Brew. And for any and all construction needs, please get with Derek Lewis and the crew at Above All Construction at 765-573-5982. Hey, we back again. It's the Blade Sports Culture Show. Oh, wait. Actually, we have a big announcement. We're actually going to be just one show now. We're actually going to merge the shows together. We're bringing Chris on with us. Actually, not on with us. We're just merging the shows. So it'll actually be me, Big Barl, and the young one, Chris Villarreal. And we're just going to be one show now, bringing it all together. So we're going to be doing sports and culture on the show, 2 episodes a week. So
You'll be able to listen to shit about Luka and Kendrick Lamar in the same episode.
Yeah, and we're going to have a bunch of fun segments for both things, man, and still be really diving deep into sports, too. So
You have so many fun segments planned.
Yeah, Brown.
Planned. I mean.
Yeah, and Chris is that's the homie, obviously. We've both known him forever, so it's going to be that much more fun, that much more easy to come up with content and, have great conversations. So we're really looking forward to it. They're going to actually be doing one more episode on the culture side just by themselves. They got a special guest this week, and then we'll be starting that again next week. So
yeah, we flow well with him. The one episode that we shot with him that got deleted because of the production.
Yeah, we messed up a little bit.
it was when we were doing the live shows. We actually flowed with him really well.
Yeah.
It's going to be great. He's very knowledgeable. He's not very knowledgeable in football, but that could change.
Yeah, we got to get him on the football train.
He's very knowledgeable with basketball. He's very knowledgeable with things going on around in the culture, including battle rap, music, everything like that.
Yeah, and if you don't know, me and Barl are both really into the culture side of things too. So we're gonna be coming with a bunch of fun content, bro. Tap into the TikTok.
That's
again,
why you gotta follow the
please.
TikTok.
Gotta follow the TikTok because it's only gonna get better. We posted a couple videos. There's just been some like NFL, NBA challenges, and we're gonna keep doing stuff like that. But we're also gonna be coming with some fun, great content. We're gonna be having some things coming this summer. We're gonna have some great content coming out of that. So, like I said. Go get on the TikTok. Go get on the YouTube. Subscribe to all that stuff. Keep following on Facebook. Do all that stuff.
We're doing good.
We appreciate everybody that's doing that stuff already. But.
Pretty much starting the YouTube and the TikTok from the very bottom. We're doing better than I think we expected so far.
Yeah, and it's only going to keep getting better. So like I said, we appreciate everybody and keep coming.
I can't wait. I can't wait. I can't wait to. Okay, I'm going to reveal one of these segments. Okay, so one of these segments is called Red Pill, Blue Pill.
Yep.
You guys obviously know the Matrix, Morpheus, Red Pill, Blue Pill.
Yeah.
You've seen the memes. You take this pill, this happens. You take this pill, this happens.
Facts.
Red Pill, Blue Pill is going to be so fun. Red Pill, Durant never goes to the Warriors.
Blue Pill.
Blue Pill, LeBron never goes to Miami. Man. He stays like the Reggie Miller. He stays home. You don't have to answer it. We can wait.
No, and we're gonna dive into these, and I think we got to kind of go into like why we pick it too.
You have to. Yeah, you have to because, for instance, LeBron going to Miami was a domino that fell. Yeah. That made everybody say, you know what? I can
it
do
changed
this
the
too.
league. It changed the league. So,
you ever had Starry?
That's the new
The
Sierra Mist.
Pepsi.
Yeah,
It's the Pepsi version
yeah.
of Sprite. No, it ain't no fucking Sierra Mist.
No, is it
No,
better?
it's
is it better?
Pepsi's version of Sprite. It's
Nice.
fucking fire.
I haven't tried it yet, but I seen it out there, and I was like, "What is this?" And then
It's
I
good,
literally got
dude.
on Facebook like the next day after the first time I seen it, and it was like Sierra Mist is no more, and I was like, "Thank God, bro,"
Yeah,
because
it
the only time anybody drinks Sierra Mist is when there's no Sprite.
You
Get
go
that
to
shit
a
the
restaurant.
fuck outta
I go to a
here.
restaurant. You got any Sprite? Sierra Mist.
Yeah.
No, I'll take a no. I'll
Let me
take
get a
Pepsi.
Coke.
Yeah.
All
right.
let me get a Pepsi. Shit.
Let's do something fun. All right. This ain't
get
no. I'm not gonna be. This ain't no fucking Stump the Schwab. You remember that show, Stump the Schwab?
Yeah, bro, that was awesome. That
Yeah.
show was hard though, bro.
Yeah, this ain't like
I
that.
can see why that show probably fell off because it was probably so hard. Like, I would watch that and be like, bro, nobody's gonna know this. And, like,
No.
she literally just like combed through
And
information.
I don't think they were even multiple choice. Like,
No, bro, you just would have to know it.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure that'd be a tough show, but let's get it, man. I love
I got
trivia.
10 questions for G. This ranges from baseball, basketball, football. We got WWE or WWF questions. We got MMA questions.
I'm ready, bro.
Some of these you guys might think are fucking layups, but G might not know about Stone Cold. We don't know. We'll see. All right.
About to see.
Question number 1.
Let's go.
Which MLB player holds the record for most consecutive games played? Is it A,
Oh, I think I know
Pete
this one already.
Rose? Is it B, Stan Musial? Is it C, Cal Ripken Jr.? Is it D, Lou Gehrig?
It's Cal Ripken.
Cal
Let's
Ripken
go.
Jr.
Let's go.
1 for 1.
I was kind of nervous because that's who
He was
popped
like,
in
I
my
know
head.
this. He was like, I know this. Say Cal Ripken.
Yeah, it popped in my head, and then I was like, man, what if it's not Cal Ripken? And then you started naming some of the other guys, and I was like, I don't know one of them. So I was like,
Yeah.
yeah,
Okay. Question number 2. He's 1 for 1.
let's go 1 for 1.
Which NBA team of these 4 have never won an NBA championship? Is it A, the Indiana Pacers? Is it B, the Milwaukee Bucks? Is it C, the New York Knicks? Or is it D, the Houston Rockets?
I'm going with A, sir. It's the Indiana Pacers.
Indiana Pacers!
In fact, the Indiana Pacers only actually won ABA championships before they merged into the NBA. So.
Ooh, okay.
Yes.
Okay, 2 for 2. All right, question number 3 might get a little bit harder.
Let's go. I'm ready for some hard
What
ones.
jersey number did Wayne Gretzky wear?
Ooh,
Is it A, 9? Is it B, 99? Is it C, 7? Or D, 77?
Oh, man.
Uh-oh.
I'm thinking.
Cue up the Who Wants to Be a
Did you say
Millionaire.
99 was B?
99 is B.
I feel like it was like a double number. Like, so when you said 99, that was the first thing. But then you said 77 at the end, and I was like, man, that sounds good
I
too.
made it tricky. I have 9 and 99 and 7 and 77.
I'm just going to go with my gut because you actually have, like, a real thing that's a real gut feeling. So I'm just going to go with that. 99 is my answer. And I'm probably wrong. Let's go!
He's right. 3 for 3.
Let's go.
That was sick.
Yeah.
I almost hit the green button.
All
All right, 3 for 3.
Let's go.
These are kind of easy, but I didn't think he'd fucking get that.
Yeah.
What college did John Morant attend? Is it A, Xavier? B, Fresno State? C, Houston? D, Murray State?
I'm going to go with D. Murray State. Final answer, sir.
D, Murray State. That was
Let's go.
kind of a layup.
Yeah,
That was a
a
layup.
layup. It was. It
All
was a
right.
layup.
Now, I don't think you're going to get this one. If you
Okay.
get this one, I'm pounding that
He's
bitch.
pounding it. Let's go.
All
Hammer
right.
down.
Stone Cold Steve Austin got his slogan from announcing, and I quote, Austin 316 just whooped your ass. At what pay-per-view? Okay, now, and that is when Stone Cold was born. At what pay-per-view did he say that at? Is it A, King of the Ring, B, Royal Rumble, C, Survivor Series, or D, WrestleMania? He wrestled Jake the Snake Roberts.
What was C?
C was Survivor Series.
What was B again?
The Royal Rumble.
I'm going.
A was King of the Ring.
It's not really a Hail Mary, but I feel like I might be wrong, but I'm going to go with C. Final answer. Oh, bro.
It was A, King of the Ring.
King of the Ring.
He goes up to the announcer. I can't remember his name.
the clip. He literally was like
And
up by the back
up
of the
by
stage.
the chair,
Yeah,
the king's chair.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's why I thought might have gave it away.
Yeah, yeah.
Austin 316
Yeah,
just
see,
whooped your ass.
I didn't even put the 2 and 2 together. Messed that one up. That's all right.
Missed one.
We still in it. Let's get it.
Okay. Which one of these players did not come out of high school straight into the NBA?
Okay.
This could be a layup, maybe not.
Okay.
A, Kobe Bryant. B, Kevin Garnett. C, Derrick Rose. D, Sebastian Telfair.
It's a C. Derrick Rose. Derrick Rose went to
Memphis University, yes sir.
Yeah.
You like that little Sebastian Telfair dime
Yeah,
I threw
yeah.
in there?
Yeah, I had a song where I actually threw a Sebastian Telfair line in there.
Bro, that documentary that you had was so fucking good.
I can't even remember the bar, but it was something like, "You're like somebody," or I was like, "I'm like somebody. You're more Sebastian Telfair." Yeah, so.
So I forgot to say this. We are going to throw in movie sports trivia.
Oh yeah, definitely.
And this is from a movie.
Okay, let's get
All
it.
right, question number 6. 7.
7. Yeah.
All right.
7.
In the movie, White Man Can't Jump.
Ooh.
White Man Can't Jump. I always say white man, and that's like my favorite movie.
Yeah.
Billy pops in a cassette tape after him and Sydney hustle at the park. What artist did he play?
Man.
Was it A, you remember the clip?
I
Was
remember
it
the
A,
part of the movie,
the Eagles?
It's gonna be tough.
B, Prince. C, Jimi Hendrix. D, NWA.
I'm gonna go with C, Jimi Hendrix. Let's go. Yeah, I remember.
He pops it in, and Sydney's sitting there vibing, and Billy's like vibing, and he starts singing, and Sydney goes, "Whoa, you can't hear Jimmy." No, I'm black. I can hear Jimmy.
Yeah, I can hear it.
All right.
Man, I wouldn't have known that unless it was multiple choice.
Oh, yeah.
I remember that part of the movie, but I wouldn't have been able to just pop that off the top of
My all-time favorite movie. I can't wait till we do
I love that
the
movie.
sports.
They're actually remaking that movie.
Yeah.
So
I can't wait till we do the sports movie tournament. That shit's going to be
man, that's
so
gonna be
fun.
awesome. Yeah, we're doing that for sure. So,
Got a good one. It applies to us both.
all right, let's get it.
I think you're going to have fun with this one. You might get it. I think you'll get it. Okay. In the 2005 AFC divisional round,
Okay.
the Pittsburgh Steelers upset the Indianapolis Colts.
Yep.
Who was the player Ben Roethlisberger tripped on the fumble recovery before the missed Mike Vanderjagt field goal? Was it A, Marlon Jackson, B, Nick Harper, C, Kelvin Hayden, D, Mike Doss? This is such an iconic play because Roethlisberger's big-ass fucking arm just tripped him.
Man. Go run through them one more time
Okay,
for me.
A, Marlon Jackson, B, Nick Harper, C, Kelvin Hayden, D, Mike Doss.
I can't even remember. I think it was Calvin Hayden though.
Kelvin Hayden played a little bit later on. It was B, Nick Harper.
Nick Harper.
Yep.
Man, yeah.
D, B.
Did he? Okay, is that the same guy that went on to play for the Saints? And
No, that's Tracy Porter. Wait, no. Didn't Nick Harper play for the fuck? Maybe.
And then pick.
No, that was Tracy Porter. Tracy Porter picked Manning in the Super Bowl.
And he used to play for the Colts.
Not Tracy Porter.
I feel like there was a safety that used to play for the fucking Colts and then went and played on one of the teams they played in the Super Bowl.
You got me wondering if Nick Harper played for the fucking Saints. But that pick was Tracy Porter.
Yeah.
Okay.
Back to it though. Back to it.
Question number 9. Okay, another wrestling question.
Okay.
The Rock
The Rock.
and Mankind
Okay.
formed a tag team that would become known as the A, the Rock and Sock Connection, B, the Socks and Rocks, C, Rocky Mankind, D, Mankindly Rock.
Man. It's been
You remember that tag team though?
I do remember the tag team, but it's been so long since I've been in my wrestling bag there. Oh, man.
Need to hear him again?
Yeah, go through it one more time.
A, the Rock and Sock Connection, B, the Socks and Rocks, C, Rocky Mankind. D, Mankindly Rock.
I'm just gonna go D. I don't even know.
It was the Rock and Sock connection.
Yeah. See, that should have been the obvious one. I should have just went with that.
All right. The fucking random phony names that I came up with is fucking hilarious. The Socks and Rocks.
Socks and Rocks. I knew it wasn't that one.
All right. Last question.
All right,
This has
last
been
one.
fun.
Yeah.
All right. This is an MMA question. This is a layup.
I'm kind of disappointed in myself for missing this.
You should. The only ones you missed are.
The WWE question.
right.
But I used to love wrestling, bro. It was just like when I was real little, though.
That's why
And
I
that's
didn't
when
make
that stuff was happening, too, though.
Oh,
So
yeah.
I should have known, but it's all good. Let's go.
BJ Penn
Okay.
coached the Ultimate Fighter 5.
Yeah.
One of his fighters ended up getting kicked off of the team and put on Jens Pulver's team. Who was it? Was it A, Gray Maynard, B, Talis Latis, C, Gabe Rudiger, or D, Andy Yang?
Oh, man, that's tough.
Do you remember this?
I don't. I
He
actually
got kicked
don't
off
even
of
remember
he got
this.
kicked off of BJ's team, and then he went to Jens's team.
Was
and
it-
he was like, bro, I just want to be on BJ's team, bro. And Jens was like, bro, we're giving you a second chance. And there's a reason why he wanted to be on BJ's team. This is a hint.
I'm just gonna go Gray Maynard. I have no clue, bro.
Wasn't Gray Maynard.
No.
It was D, Andy Yang. You remember he had his fucking
That
hat
popped in my
sideways?
head too, but
The reason he wanted to be on BJ's team was because he was Hawaiian with BJ. It was the
okay.
Hawaiian guy.
Yeah.
That was fun, dude.
Yeah, that was great.
You missed
I missed
three
or four.
You
I
got
think.
70%.
Yeah, that's pretty
Your
good.
high
That's
school
pretty
score.
good. Let's go. Let's go.
Let's go.
Yeah, I ain't mad at that. That's passing, baby. C's get degrees. Let's
That's
go.
what I'm about to say. C's get degrees. That was fun.
Man, hell yeah.
Don't make mine no fucking Who Wants to Be a Millionaire fucking hard.
Yeah, I'm not gonna, bro. I'll have Barls ready for next episode. So, and actually, next episode will be with Chris. So we'll
With
get some ready
Chris.
for Chris too.
Yeah. It'll be like one of those like we could do it like either buzzer style or we can just
Oh
say,
yeah, that'd be fun too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But I think that's all we got, right?
Yeah, I think that's all we got for today. So
284's coming up. We could talk about that a little bit next week. Volk and Islam.
oh yeah, big fights this weekend too. I actually thought they were last weekend. I think I even said something on the show about it, and I was wrong. It's actually
Lewis and
it's this
Spivak?
weekend. Yeah, it's the super late card. It's Lewis Spivak. It's like the main card don't start till like 1 a.m. So it's gonna be a tough one for me to catch. I'm gonna try, but prelims start at 10 p.m. So yeah, we'll talk about next big UFC card next week.
Doing
Chris
this show's been fun the way we've done it, but man, I just can't wait for Chris to be
Oh
on
yeah,
here.
it's gonna be awesome, bro. I'm ready to get on the culture side of things. So
But
that's
all
it.
right,
Yeah, that's all we
I
got.
think that's all we got. Keep sending your music in.
yeah, please keep sending.
We
your
had
music
we
in.
had several entries, and we're still skimming through them. We're going to end up playing one or two for a few weeks. Just keep sending them in. I'll put the email on the screen.
Yeah.
Follow the TikTok. Subscribe to the YouTube.
Yes, sir.
Like the Facebook. Watch the YouTube in HD.
Please do that. Do it all.
Peace.
Peace.
I'm higher than Braun, I just need a lighter. Feel like a champ, need a ring for the hand. Cover it all from here across the land. Handle the plans, but you won't understand. So if you ain't know, this is the brand.